it's okay because I think she's in a meeting. Did you need her in there?
Oh, we're here to
Yeah.
talk to two people.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want Marie, you're first.
Okay. Sorry, we were waiting for a call, and so we called her.
Oh, I'm sorry, because that was like, oh, shoot. So, yeah, so we'll start, because she's in a meeting.
Okay.
She should be out, but
Oh, no worries.
you guys send me in here. So this is Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hi. And I'll let you guys do your thing.
Jim is here.
Artesia Gonzalez. Sorry.
Go ahead and sit.
I sit right here.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, you're not in trouble in any ways.
Yeah, it's just reliving
I'm sorry about that.
Yes.
episode, but yeah. It's what it is.
I apologize for that. So can you just tell us everything from the beginning of your contact on the January 27th, either the day it happened, with either party, the mom or the baby, whichever one came first, and then to the end of contact with either?
Okay.
Oh, but can I start with your full name?
Lorraine Romero.
Lorraine Romero? Alright. Okay, and so can you start from the beginning for me?
Okay, so because I do 24/7 call for ultrasound, so I got a call. I couldn't even tell you the time, maybe it was 8:30, 9 o'clock.
At night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I come in and they asked me to come in for a stat ultrasound. Apparently the patient had delivered the baby and thought that there was still placental tissue because the amount of bleeding she was having. So I thought, okay, great, I'll be right there. So when I got here, I go and I get my ultrasound machine, I go directly to the ER. And first of all, when I came to the hospital, I noticed that there were about 6 cop cars. Okay, so I thought, oh, please don't let it be my patient. But anyway, so I get my machine, I go directly to the ER department, and I said, where's the room that I'm supposed to go into? And they said room 2. So I'm taking my machine over to the room, and there's 2 cops in front of the door, and there's 2 police officers inside the room that the patient was in. So I'm getting ready to go in. It was a little bit of chaos because there's quite a few. The nurses were around. The physician, the ER doctor, was sitting at her desk, and 2 ER nurses stopped me and said, "You do not need to do the ultrasound. You could go ahead and leave." I thought, that's fine. Grabbed my machine, started to head back to my department, and then the physician, I can't even remember who the ER doctor was. I can't remember her name. But anyway, she said, "Lorraine, do me a favor." And her hands were covering her face, and I saw that she was distraught. And I said, "What can I do? What's wrong?" And she said, "I really do need for you to go in and do the ultrasound." And I said, "Okay, that's fine." And we're still looking at the same diagnosis. And she mentioned to me, she said, "No, this is disturbing." She pulled me aside. She was whispering to me, and she said, apparently what the patient did was she walked in, she goes to the restroom and delivers the baby in the restroom, and then puts the baby in a bag, because the garbages that we have throughout the departments are pretty tall, and there's those large garbage bags that are pretty sturdy. So I guess she delivers it in the bathroom and pulls placenta and everything out, throws the baby in the bag, goes in the garbage. And how she ended up in the room for me to scan her, I have no idea. I didn't get details.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just what you did.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, so I go into the room with her, and I know that I need to scan her, but I need to scan her through the vagina, not through the belly, because I noticed that there was a significant amount of blood on the table. And there was a police officer in there, and I was a little bit uncomfortable with him being there, and so was she. So I asked him if he could step out and just stand by the door. So he did that. So I didn't want to have a conversation with her after I was given this information. But she was talking to me, and while I'm trying to get things set up, and she says, I don't know what's going on. She said, I didn't know I was pregnant. I'm a cheerleader. I started gaining a lot of weight. My clothes were tight. I was taking birth control pills. So she said, this didn't make any sense to me. I don't know what to tell you. And I did my scan, and then I left.
And that was the end of your contact with her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Other than her telling you that she was pregnant, taking birth control, and her clothes got tighter, did she tell you anything else that may come to mind?
And did you use the belly ultrasound or the vaginal?
Through the vagina.
Through the vagina.
Yeah, and still there was, some tissue, because when you deliver, whether it's a normal delivery or not, sometimes still placenta tissue can still be in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was having a significant amount of bleeding. But after that, I stopped, I told the doctor, and I sent the report out to be read, and that was it.
So
And it wasn't till the morning too, when I walked in, and this is Artesia, I'm not from Artesia, I just work here during the week, and word gets around, and I just was hearing stories of what really happened. I never knew the details until I walked in the next day,
Okay.
and I just didn't say anything.
and how long have you been a
Ultrasound?
ultrasound tech?
For about 20 years.
Okay. So, is there any other trauma or anything to that part of the body that would lead you to believe that she didn't give birth, or? No, because, and after talking to the ER doctor, I mean, she was obviously in labor, and I think she knew that. And so my assumption was, she panics, because when she was talking to me, she was talking pretty rapid, and she was like, I don't understand, so, was it all mental, psychological, who knows, but she definitely knew what she was doing, and what was doing was wrong, because of the way she was talking to me, just stating, I didn't realize I was pregnant, and, but I'm taking birth control, so, I mean, she was panicked, but, I didn't see her being in a state of mind where she did not know what she was doing. And that's just my perception working with women, well, not just women and men, and scanning in general, who's a little bit off, and I didn't get that with her. She was pretty much, and she felt it. I mean, you could tell that she was, I don't know if I should say if she was worried or she was concerned, because she knew what she did was in the wrong. That was just the impression I got for her.
Is there anything that we didn't ask that you think we should know about?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't read up on cards either. My apologies. Your HR lady has my contact information.
Okay.
And mine as well.
And so if you have anything you want to add that you didn't think of right now that we didn't ask, let us know.
I can call you.
And give us a call, you can email us, anything like that, okay?
Okay.
And we truly appreciate what you do.
No problem.
Thank you.
And if it bothers you, talk to someone about it, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please do. Don't hold it in, alright?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Alright, well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming in.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Sir. Okay.
Yep.
Hope we meet you on better terms later, right?
Yes.
Okay.